black dress, don't change the night there. One up to hold it, to touch your girl catchy. I know your friends say, Bolo ole, or so man in there. Little black dress, don't change the. Hey, here's HQ back. We got another review over at Ashley from Ashley Dalton. We got some interesting characters. We're going to do a little review. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Oh, so we getting to the bottom of it then. Okay, so y'all was messing around kind of on the job. Then y'all got together. He left his girl for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you already knew what she was dealing with.
I didn't know that.
But you said initially in the beginning, he told her that he told you that the girl was jealous, he would get jealous. You said that. No.
Let me turn on the camera. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Oh my God, I can't believe that you got to me so fast.
Yes. Welcome. And do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
All right. What brings you up tonight?
I've been having trouble like in my current relationship. Like my partner is very insecure. And basically he's taking his insecurities out on me.
In what way?
Basically getting mad at me if guys are looking at me. Just overall just being mad.
We know from past experience that is never going to work. If it's early in a relationship and you're worried about other men, he's worried about other men, it's never going to work. Now, you have to remember how you got that man. You got that man because you stole him from another woman. You were sleeping with another woman's man, which means he's not faithful anyway. So now he understands that you were willing to do whatever it took to get him away from that woman. Now, he really, by default, don't trust you, which is why the way he is acting is why he's acting the way he is. So, this is a problem of your own making. Where you came from, there is nowhere to go. So.
Okay, yeah, that's a dangerous situation. Whenever a guy gets jealous, that turns into envy. That goes into shouting at you, calling you out your name, degrading you, then hitting you.
Yeah.
Then once he goes from hitting you, then it's hitting you until, God forbid, you're no longer here anymore. God forbid.
I don't think that he's like that type of. I don't know because it just turned into like a whole uproar. Like
a whole uproar. We are telling you right now that you are in danger because these are the signs that occur before things escalate. And we're warning you right now. You love him, I got him from that girl. I got him from her. Now you're going to reap what you sow. We're not saying that, every person has to stay with a person when they're in a relationship. We're not saying that. What we're saying is you have trouble on your hands because he was willing to cheat on the other woman and you were willing to take him like he was a prize. He was not the prize and he's not going to be the prize. You're finding that out. You're finding that the grass ain't always greener. Sometimes it's better to sit up on that fence.
I know that he's going through things on his own because of whatever he's going through, or I don't know, or whatever he's been through in his past, but
yeah, but people are supposed to know how to regulate their emotions and the things that they do. And they're supposed to know how to regulate them to the point where they don't take them out on their partner. And when they start taking those things out on their partner by being jealous, by calling them out of their names, by following them, texting them all day and night, and checking their phone, it's time to make decisions.
Not just that. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it's just him. He just like everything. Like whenever we go out, if a guy is looking, like he'll get upset with me.
Yeah, but why is it your job to figure it out what's wrong with him and stick around? Right. Why is that your job? Why he continues to yell at you, scream at you for another man looking at you? Why is that your job?
See, and that's the whole point. The whole point is he should be able to, the other man should be able to control himself. Your man should be able to control himself. What you look like has nothing to do with it. The problem is he's insecure, as you said. Who wants to deal with an insecure human being? That is an issue that he has. And through that insecurity, you're going to end up hurt. Now or later.
And why do we want to find out the hard way?
No. Yes, find out the hard way, because that's what it's going to take. Nothing is going to make him feel better, because it just won't. He has to make himself feel better. He has to do the work on himself. You cannot help a man be a man.
No, I'm just reading the comments. No, he don't drink and he don't yell or anything like that. It's just like he gets like emotional about it. And although he's calmed down with that, it's still like other things, just other things, like he's just always mad, and I just can't figure it out. Like, what exactly is the issue? Like, I'm loyal, I'm faithful.
You're not loyal. You're not loyal. You slept with him while he was with someone else. That left an impression. Now you have lost that respect. Now he thinks you will go into any man's arms without hesitation. That's his thought process. And I don't know how you come away from that.
Somebody said gay. I don't know what it is.
But it's
not supposed to know what it is. That's not your concern. Your concern is your safety and what you need to do. I would tell you, Heathen Queen would tell him to kick rocks, but I know you're not going to do that. So
it's not for you to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. Why stick around and figure it out?
Yeah.
If he's being overly emotional, aggressive, yelling at you because someone is looking at you, that's not for you to stick it out, hold it down, and figure it out.
Yeah.
It's time to go. Yes, that's very dangerous. A jealous man. And let me also say this, China. It sounds like he doesn't even like you.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like. He don't even like you. So when we get into that territory of jealousy and a man not liking you, it'll take one instance where he loses his cool, he blacks out, and now he's looking up, oh my God, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Heathen Queen told you it was time to leave. But y'all young girls act like y'all got to have the experience yourself instead of looking at the advice people gave you. Some of us have been there. We have done that. We got the damn brochure. We got the motherfucking t-shirt. We got all of that. So we already know. Ashley is giving you the same advice as me, except she's being nice. I'm saying tell the dude to kick rocks until he gets some work done on himself, and he does the work on himself and finds out why he feels the way he feels. It ain't your job to figure it out. Let him do what he got to do.
My thing is, I feel bad because when I was going through, my own situation, he was there for me. So now
this is not a matter of you being there for him. This is something that's internal, not external. You were going through stuff externally. He's not going through external things. He's going through jealousy and all of that stuff. That's an internal thing in him that you can't fix.
I see him going through whatever he's going through, which this is not stuff that he mentioned when we got together. Now that I see him going through it, it's like, okay, I'm trying to be there and I'm trying to guide you.
We the only motherfucking women on this planet that got to be the ride or die, even when we get treated like crap. Every motherfucking ride or die woman. Come on now, break the cycle. Come on.
Or whatever, or just be there for you. But it's starting to mess with me. It's starting to, I can't say, because I came into the relationship put together as far as me being secure with myself. So I can't say it's bothering me that way. It's just bothering me like, damn, I'm not good enough for you. Like, what is the problem?
You see how she flipped that damn shit all on her? Did you see how she flipped it on her? We've been telling her it ain't got nothing to do with her. It's got to do with his insecurity. And his insecurity as a grown, fully functioning human being. It's all on him. Jealousy is a part of you. It's a part of your makeup, a part of your insecurity, a part of your being able to grow and be emotionally mature. It's all a part of him. And she flipped that shit on herself. Self-hate is real.
Again, I just feel like that's not for you to figure it out. That's a boyfriend. That's not a husband. He has his own issues and things he needs to work through. And clearly, you being supportive and understanding is still not good enough for him to work through it. Yeah. So you're going to leave your health, your body, and your safety at the expense of someone else who's overly emotional? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah. I'm just like to the point, like, you know, I'm 35 years old now.
35 with baby hair is diabolical. She got baby hair. That's wild.
Usually before I've left men, they gave me more for less. So now in this situation, it's like,
okay. She feel bad that he left the other woman, and if she leaves, then she leaving him, and he done gave up all of this for her, and he want to be a ride or die. Oh God.
Okay, let me try to work with him. Let me try to give him a little bit more leeway. But again, left men for less. But you know, I'm at that age or whatever, and it's
I'm trying to settle down. I ain't trying to leave nobody. Shoot, this might be my last nigga that I get. I ain't trying to go nowhere. You done heard it before.
I'm not gonna say that age, but you know, 35 years old or whatever, and just hearing the things that guys say and stuff like that. So it's like kind of trying to settle down.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could do bad by yourself.
Yeah.
Or you just want to be with a man to say, you know what, I'm 35 and I have a man and I don't want to be alone. But he's not, you could find somebody else to do that with. If you like, I just want to settle down, Ash. I don't want much. I'm not going to ask him for much. There's another man you can be with who is not going to be yelling and screaming at you.
Yeah.
And do you want to be 40 having this same conversation?
Nope, I don't. And I've never dealt with anything like this. I've never, ever been with anything like this, ever, ever, ever.
So my question is, why would you be putting up with it now? Why would you be doing it now?
Ever. Never. It's crazy. It's embarrassing, like, to even be going through something like this. And I know it can only get worse because as soon as we get through one.
Why did we have this question? Why did you come up here for this discussion? If you knew it only get worse, if you knew it would only get worse, if you knew this was not the way it's supposed to be, if you knew this is not relationships are conducted, why are we up here talking? Because I loved him. I loved him. She gonna say some bullshit like that. She's 35.
One thing is another. It's always another. Every week is another situation.
Yeah.
And it's fresh. It's still fresh. It's only 6 months. It's still fresh.
Girl, 6 months and you can't walk away?
I can. Trust me, I can.
Then why are we having this discussion? You should have been. Man, he'd have been trying to figure out where I went last. Stop it.
Oh, no. 6 months? Imagine 6 years with this person. Absolutely not. Girl, it's time to go.
I'm just like the type of person like that just wish for the best. Don't see the, like, you know, those.
She go doing that ride or die, doing that cape, doing that mammy shit. Stop it. Your safety is important.
So bad because I didn't come into it clean. I came into it with my own situation or whatever the case.
And get out of it dirty then. Get out of it dirty. Ain't no points for being a martyr. Stop it.
Maybe with a stalker and all type of shit. So, I try to give him I try to give him the leeway, like, okay, but don't think that you could just do that.
That sounds like something he may do too.
Right.
He may stalk you too if you try to leave him. It sounds like he may be at your door.
Damn, you got fire snatch? What's going on? You giving away that wife coochie on girlfriend time? Come on now.
So let me ask you this. So how do I level up to get away from these type of men's? Because it's continuous, like,
stop saying men's and then maybe we can have a discussion.
It's always like back to back, like they just always.
Yeah, you keep meeting them in the same place. You gotta stop going.
It's all you, Bum Keisha. You only one step above the sidewalk chick with the flip-flops on. Stop it.
To them places
that you going to. I don't even meet them in the same place. I mean,
at work. That's the same place then, at work.
No, I didn't meet the other person at work. I met the other person. My last relationship, we met through mutual people. My other relationship, I guess that was through mutual people as well. So it's been different. But I've been in long-term relationships.
Yeah, but you're on level 2 and you only see men on level 2, and level 2 is the degeneracy level. That's where you're at.
Relationships, but
okay, so stop going for that type then. If it's not the environment, stop going for that type of man.
I can't even say what type it is because those are black men. He's black and Puerto Rican.
Okay. The black diaspora, all the same, child. Different accent, different language, okay?
Please explain it to her. They all nugs.
The black diaspora, yes, okay.
Right.
But the same type of man, meaning the same type of lifestyle. They like the same things. They like to engage in the same activities, go to the same spots.
But that's what I mean. Not like
turn up, pants hanging down, loud, boisterous, my woman, do what I want type deal. Yeah.
He's not like anybody I've ever dated. He doesn't, and we're like are completely different. I like to be adventurous, go places, go out of the country and stuff like that. He's not like that. He's more chill. He's laid back.
Then what are you doing with him then? If you don't have anything in common. And he's giving you this headache. Girl, stop with the excuses.
The guy that works, he's nothing like any of the guys that I've ever been with.
So he doesn't smoke or drink either, I'm assuming.
He drinks, but he doesn't smoke, no.
Okay.
None of the guys that I've been with, like, they've all been like, hardworking men and stuff like that. Like, I don't go to clubs and stuff like that. So
if he's a hardworking man, he only has one drink a week. He likes to work and come home, mind his business, stay out the way, and don't club and don't lounge and don't look at girls and don't be on social media.
Then what's wrong with him?
Yep. Why is he carrying on like this?
I don't know. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Right. Like, where does it come from? Like,
he's the best. He's Superman. Everybody make $100,000. All that in a bag of chips. Stop lying. He's a nug. He ain't all that.
Where does this come from? And as far as the stories that I've heard and as far as what I've seen, he's been the one that's causing the issues in his past relationships.
So if he's the one that's been causing all the problems in the relationship, what are you doing with him? Why are we here?
With his insecurities, and I don't know where it comes from. Maybe his mother. I don't know.
So how did you find out that he was doing this in his past relationship? Did y'all have that conversation?
Yeah, because when we first met, we were friends. So I knew him in his past relationship.
So
yeah, you still pull your panties down. You still pulled your panties down.
You knew him when you first met him. So that means y'all knew each other from the past.
Not too far in the past. Like, I would say we've been together for 6 months. Literally right after he got out of his relationship, we got together.
Okay, but you said you met him at work.
Mm-hmm.
And you said I was assuming you didn't know him because you just met him on the job and he was.
I only met him at the job. I met him literally at the job.
But you still knew him, although you met him at the job.
No, I didn't know him before. And that's another thing. I'm in a whole city where I don't know much of anybody at all. So they kind of like try to take advantage of me. So
China, you said I knew him.
No, I'm saying I knew him before when he was in a relationship. So I've been with him for 6 months.
Right.
We were working together already. So we were working together for like 2 years together already.
So you knew him before you got into a relationship with him. You knew.
But he was in a relationship. Me and him have only been together for 6 months. So I knew him for about 8 months.
So we getting to the bottom of it then.
Yeah.
So that means you took him off her hands, or she took it. Okay, so y'all was messing around kind of on a job, and then y'all got together. He left his girl for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you already knew what she was dealing with.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. He didn't tell me his side. He told me her side, like they do.
Right. And her side was that he's insecure and he yells and screams, right?
I didn't know that.
But you said he told you that in the beginning.
No, he didn't. Of course, a man not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that.
Okay.
Only thing he told me was all of her wrong, what she did. What
should have been a red flag for you, because when the idiots start spouting out what she did, it's usually a reflection of what they have already done or a response to what they have done, and you fell for the okie doke. You were goofy.
He was doing, and only thing I seen was it wasn't a regular relationship. He was in a relationship, and
you thought I just get him and we just gonna have us a beautiful relationship. We just gonna be all that in a bag of chips. She must have been doing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with him. I see him at work every day. He seemed like a nice person at work. Right.
He wouldn't even see the girl at all. She would never even come around. I had to like literally leave this whole job. He left the whole job. It was a lot.
And let me also ask you this, China. What convinced you to even mess around with a man, right, who's with a girl? Was he taking her to Fendi, the Maldives, taking her around the world, providing her the lifestyle? Was that the appeal for you? I'm just asking.
No.
So what was the appeal?
Me and him, we were friends. Like we were literally friends. We were doing business or whatever together outside of the job. We were doing business. Me and him didn't start messing around or me trying to get with him until they were out of the relationship. I knew about everything that they was going through because of.
Why would he tell a stranger that he ain't trying to screw about his relationship with this other one? Oh, honey, you my friend. I'm finna tell you all the shit she did. I'm finna tell you how bad she was. And you was sitting over there in the corner. Yeah, tell me about it, baby. Yeah, you look good. I'm gonna listen to all that. I'm gonna get all that info. So when it's time to move in, I'm gonna move in, and then you're gonna be my man.
Of course, we're friends. You're telling
me. Okay, because I'm thinking, and granted, I'm sure someone else in this live has been in this situation. If you're going to mess with a man who's already in a relationship, married or single, although I don't condone it, we just being with these men to lay up with them so they could tell us we pretty and ain't nothing else happening. And now ain't nothing else happening. You're leaving with nothing. He's giving you a headache. He's threatening you. He's giving you emotional problems. He's taking his
he's not broke. No, he ain't no broke man. He's not.
So why is he so angry if he's not broke?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why is he so angry if he's not broke?
Yeah, he's not broke at all.
If he's not broke,
he got money. He got a hot chick on his arm, and he's single. Why is he angry? Why is he angry then? You got the world at your feet. Why is he angry?
Why is he angry?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's definitely not broke.
I've never seen a rich man be unhappy and just yelling and screaming at his girlfriend every single day. I'm not saying it's not possible. So what's going on?
I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, she know what's going on. She know what's going on. We don't know. Maybe she'll tell us, maybe she won't, but she know what's going on. She ain't dumb.
I've like literally listening to what he told me in the past and what I'm going through. I put the pieces together as he's the issue. He's the problem. Well, what's the issue? I don't know.
If I could give you any final words of advice, China, is I don't think this is I think it's a toxic relationship. It sounds like he's dealing with a lot. And I'm thinking about your safety at this point. It doesn't feel like a safe situation. And it also feels like he doesn't like you. That's what it feels like. You know, like,
well, what is not to like? How you not like me? What's there not to like?
Oh, look at this girl trying to cape for this bandit. Stop trying to cape for Nug Nug. Nug Nug is gonna be Nug Nug. Just cause he got a suit and he got a job don't mean he ain't no Nug Nug. He don't know how to regulate his behavior or his emotions. He's emotional.
China. When I say he does
nothing more dangerous than a man that stays in his damn feelings. Nothing more dangerous than that.
Doesn't like you, I don't mean you're not pretty or you don't have a great body. It doesn't mean that. It just means y'all been arguing so much. Y'all go back and forth. He's coming out your mouth. He's coming out his mouth saying really disrespectful things to you. That's what I mean by not liking you. It has nothing to do with your looks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the fact that she would go directly to her looks is an issue already.
Yeah.
So that's a dangerous place to be in, is what I'm saying. Because he's trying to push you away by any means necessary.
Yeah.
The only thing we can tell this young lady is, young lady, you endanger every minute of every day that you with this person who is jealous, can't regulate himself, can't regulate his emotion, and you dealing with him. You need to give him the boot, and I mean like toot sweet.